Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the delay of my review. I've been quite, busy working on my site, providing the bottom right information. I'm going to try to pump out every video I can on my video game reviews. Anyways, back to Bayonetta, which I should have pumped out a while ago. What I'm reviewing is the PS3 version of Bayonetta. Let's talk about the game real fast. The imported version of the game is completely in English and region free, so if you want a game early, you can import it. But other than that, the game's supposedly coming out next month for the US. Anyways, let's get down to how I usually review the games with pros and cons. And overall, Bayonetta is a fun game. It's an action-style game from beginning to end. The story revolves around Bayonetta, who is a witch, who is after knowledge of her past. She fights enemies known as Angels. It's kind of a crazy twist right there. The story is pretty good for a game. It might take a bit to understand what in the world is going on. It's pretty deep meaning until later on, but it's quite interesting nevertheless. Don't forget the game is also littered with a variety of goofy comedy, which is great because you would think the game is a serious game, but it really isn't. There's a lot of fanfare, comedy, and ridiculous cinematic from beginning to end, which makes it fun. The controls of the game is pretty much my favorite. It's not too hard to learn. The most important thing out all the controls is the dodge button. Learning how to dodge on precision timing so that you get slow-mo time, which is also known as witch time. You can beat your enemies in slow-mo, raise your magic meter, and pretty much finish them off. Music and sound of the game is great. The voice acting is well done. One of the most overplayed music in the game is Fly Me to the Moon remix, which isn't a bad thing, honestly. The graphic of the game, I heard a lot about, other reviewers crying about how the PS3 version looks inferior, FPS-wise or whatnot. Quite honestly, it's not that bad. The game, FPS, from what I remember, did not drop on me during the gameplay at all, so it's really fast-paced action from beginning to end. It still looked good, and you still really can't tell, folks, seriously. The gameplay consists of shooting and hacking and slashing from beginning to end. You'll experience some quick-time events, finishing off your enemies with magic bar, which fills up. And when you attack your enemies, that's where the magic bar is. You press one button, finish them off, and then just slam on the button as much as you can to earn maximum points, get trophies at the end of levels, etc. Buying variety of items and weapons from the store, finding secret pieces to get those items, and looking for hidden treasure by beating challenges. You also have some certain events in the game where you'll ride a bike down the highway, a lot of shooting and action. It's quite long, and fly a missile, shooting and beating your enemies. It's pretty ridiculous sounding, but the way the difficulty increases when you beat the game is pretty great. The game gets harder and even harder when you don't even have witch time, which is the hardest mode. The only cons I have about this game is only two. Camera isn't really automatic. You control it, so the action sometimes can really get to you when you least expect it, or make you dizzy, depending on who you are. The other thing that is a con is the katana in your hands and the guns on your feet seems to be the most superior weapon throughout the entire game. The other weapons just seem like goodies, such as the ice skates, the claws, the rocket tonfas, etc. So in a way, I felt like, I never wanted to use any of them throughout the entire game because of the katana. The other weapons just never left any impression on me, and overall the game was really enjoyable and fun for me. There is a demo out. You can give it a try and see pretty much if it's up your alley. If you ask me if this game is worth purchasing, it's really up to you and your taste. If you love over-the-top action shoot 'em up with hack and slash that is funny, a bit sexy, and just plain weird, thumbs up. You'll probably enjoy this game because I thought it was fun, and that's what's important to me. So that's pretty much all I got to say about Bayonetta, and have a good day, guys. Enjoy your game and game on.